The customer orientation dictates that customer personnel should be specifically chosen. There should always be a separate set of people to talk to and accept orders from the customers. They could be different from the actual producers, since manufacturing and customer service are two distinct chores requiring different calibers. Manufacturing requires appropriate tools, machinery, materials, and skills to manufacture. Customer service is totally different. Customer service relies more on interpersonal communications and satisfying the customers. It cannot be done by a computer. It is therefore essential that the customer contact employees are separate and they are trained in customer handling. It is also essential that each person selected in the customer service possess the ability to communicate effectively. The customer service personnel should have pleasant and persuasive skills. In fact, the customers are comfortable, or in other words, customer service personnel have to give comfort to the customer while they are dealing with them. Comfort. C for caring. The customer service employees should not only be but perceived to be very interested in finding out the real needs of the customers and help them buy what they really intend to buy, product or service. They should not drive away customers. They should always be ready to answer both the relevant and irrelevant queries and go out of the way to help the customers in solving their problems. O. Observant. Each customer service personnel should be a good observer. The customer contact person should pay attention to the body language of the customers and should also be able to read their requirements. This will help him to understand the customer requirements better. A good customer service person will take note while the customer is talking. If queries are promptly answered, the customer will feel that the customer service person is really knowledgeable in the field. M for mindful. The customer contact employees have to remember that the organization is dependent on its customer. The organization has to strive to meet the customer's needs. In the service industry, the customer is always late. This is true in every service organization. At the same time, the service organization may not be able to complete the job immediately due to genuine reasons. F. Friendly. The customer service employees have to be friendly with customers. At times, if the customers or their representatives are not very friendly, then such situations have to be tactfully handled by the customer service employees. They should give as much information as possible to the customers and greet them with a smile. All these small things will improve the relationship with the customers and retaining the customers for a lifetime. O. Obliging. The customer should feel obliged that the customer has visited them with an inquiry. It may so happen that the customer may not be serious about giving a business. He may just be comparing the price for a job already finalized with some other provider. The customer contact employee should answer the customer queries even in such cases, as it may add to the marketing efforts of the organization. Attempts to answer all queries are worth because some of them can be rewarding. R for responsible. While the proposals are being submitted, the organization should feel responsible for successfully accomplishing the proposal if accepted by the customer. It is better to subject proposals for contract interview before sending. The contract review should not only be an obstacle for innovative ideas, and it should not cause delay. The organization should not send a proposal to just win the bid in the competition or in the hope that it would not materialize. It should ensure that the service can really meet the expected quality, time schedule, and price. T. Tactful. The customer is supreme, but this does not mean that they cannot be wrong. The organization should tactfully handle such situations. Whatever is asked after a contract is signed should incur additional cost. Such strategy will not only satisfy the customers but also at the same time discourage changes to the originally agreed requirements. In service organization, generally the customers would demand that the job should be completed in a very short time. In such situations, customer contact employees should explain in detail how much time is really required for providing this service. Tactful handling of customers will make the customers understand and cooperate in completing the job successfully.